how to stop negative thoughts. Have you ever caught yourself thinking negative things over and over again and wondering, why can't I stop doing this? Why do I keep thinking negatively? Well, unfortunately, our brains have been wired to think negative thoughts. Over a long period of time, we thought negatively to survive and keep ourselves out of trouble. But unfortunately, a lot of these negative thoughts are not useful anymore, and they really negatively impact our life. So there are two major parts of reversing negative thinking and starting to think more positively. The first thing you need to do is to stop yourself saying anything else that's negative the moment you catch a negative thought. So what this means is, if you start paying attention to your negative thinking, the minute that you notice a thought, don't keep going down that road. Stop the negative train in its tracks. So, for example, if you're driving and you notice yourself saying something like, "Oh, you're an idiot," or "Gosh, hurry up," or "I'm in such a hurry," or "Why doesn't that person move?" Quite strong negative thoughts. Say to yourself, I've just caught myself having a very negative thought. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go any further with this. I'm actually going to stop myself from going any more negatively down this track. In that moment, you make a decision. And then the next step is reversing that thought, or telling yourself to have a different thought. So for example, you're in the traffic, you're getting frustrated. Instead of continuing to say things, you stop. And then the second part is to say things like, "Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to get there on time." Or, "I can't do anything about this now." Or, "Just calm down and relax and let's just enjoy the drive. Everything's going to be fine." That's a good thing to say to yourself over and over again. Everything's going to be fine. And reverse it if you can. Tell yourself, "I have nothing to prove that person's an idiot," for example. The person's driving just like me. They're in their own world. They're stressed. They're rushing. I'm putting a negative view on what's happening outside me, which is impacting my life. So being negative, it impacts ourselves. It impacts our self-esteem. It impacts our self-worth. It impacts our self-love. So it doesn't serve us well. We want to make sure that we are stopping negative thinking in its tracks, that we pay attention to those thoughts, that we actually don't go down any further. Because what can happen is you notice those negative thoughts and you continue to be negative, regardless of the fact that you notice it. So you stop, you don't keep going down that track, and then you reverse it. You say something positive to yourself that is actually true. Or if you can't find anything positive to say, you at least say to yourself, "Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be okay." So if you take these two steps, they will go a long way towards helping you to feel better about yourself, helping you to feel more positive in your day-to-day life, and reducing the impact that negative thinking has on your overall health and well-being.